Aloha, beautiful High Vibe Tribe. It is PinkBella. Aloha. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all Galactic High Vibe Tribe family. As I ask Prime Source Creator to please come in and place a healing bubble of protection around all of us, just to keep us in a really quantum empowered healing bubble as this transmission comes in for us all today. Whether you're a starseed, a light worker, or you're part of the 144,000, a divine goddess, a Greek keeper, a gatekeeper, a galactic high vibe being. Thank you for being part of my high vibe tribe, my family here on YouTube, and I'll be sharing this all out to all my other platforms. So today is part 2 of the very powerful Galactic Solstice Gateway. The gateway is open. It's been open for about a week, but we've had 2 massive timeline jumps in the last week. So I am going to be bringing in more about the Schumann and the solar flares. More transmissions are coming in. I've also have asked that the Galactic Alliance come in and let me know when the Galactic Akashic records are open. So this is a higher perspective, collective Akashic records of various timelines and what I can bring in for you all today. So super grateful. Thank you everyone for liking, subscribing, sharing this content out. And I've got a transmission. I'm going to do a quantum Akashic record galactic reading and messages for us all today, as well as messages from the dragons and what else we need to know. So I'm recording this for you today, Thursday, June 19th. The solstice is officially on the weekend. So here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are moving into the summer time frame and energies, and all of you in the Southern Hemisphere are going into winter. So it's definitely a shift, a powerful shift in energies, and so much going on. No deep dive on Rumble this week. I really needed to rest, and I'll share with you what's been happening. I'm going through a massive upgrade, leveling up, and it's been very intense for me the last couple of days. So today I actually feel like I'm back here and I'm able to do this transmission for you all. So there'll be another deep dive on Rumble next week. Okay. So just before I forget, I want to thank all of you who have been participating in the STARSEED Kitty Sapphire fundraiser. We're almost halfway to our goals. So thank you so very, very much. Check out the other video that I released on Saturday that kind of goes over all of it. But if you would like to participate and assist my STARSEED Kitty and I to have a cooler environment to work in the summer, the whole story is there. But anyway, there are 5 unique offers as an energy exchange that a couple of that Sapphire gave me himself. One of them is for distance pet healing. And then there's also anything you book on my website, session, package, mentorship, mini mentorship, any of the trainings that will also go towards this fundraiser. So thank you so much. And we're hoping to have everything, the fundraiser completed in the next 2 weeks so I can order everything that we need. So thank you again. And if you would like to donate as well, you could do that too. That would be great, whatever resonates with your heart and your soul. So I'm Sapphire's caretaker. He just turned 5. We've been in this unit for a couple of summers, and it's really intense. We face southwest all day, and I'm in Canada, for those of you who don't know. And in the area of Canada, I'm on the west coast. Air conditioning is not normal. It's not part of the building code. So I finally realized I have to set something up for us for this summer. So thank you again. And as always, there are solstice offers on as well, and you can check those out on my website. And let's get on with what's happening. So first off, my wellness checklist is up to 72 items. That is included with all full sessions, and it is included for most of the pet sessions as well. Oh shoot. Okay. I didn't write down the numbers. Then I need to go down and look at the list because they just gave me the numbers. So let me just bear with me. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 of them, which is interesting, right? Because we're in the 6th month. 5, 18, 48, 57, 68, and 72. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. So let's talk about that first. First off, this is part 2. Please check out part 1 that came in last Saturday. This is a transmission about how powerful this Solstice Gateway. It's usually quite a powerful gateway anyway, but this one is like over the top. I have not felt like this since the 2012 gateway way back in the day. So just to let you all know that, okay? So let's get into the numbers. So this is for our collective. This is for if you find, whenever you find this transmission, I have a wellness checklist that I scan for you when we have a personal Zoom or a distance session, and that goes into your report as well. So today for this group, as we're preparing for the going into the Solstice Gateway, we have number 5, parasites. So I don't have this all memorized, so that's why they give me the numbers. That's why I've typed it up. So some of us have parasitic energy that we are cleaning out. You also might be called to do a parasite cleanse for your highest good. This is just for entertainment purposes only, but it also, that energy is quite natural within us, but there can be it's like everything. There could be an imbalance of it, and it really shows up during full moon and new moon cycles. Okay, okay, let me think about this. There is another moon, a new moon, I believe, in Cancer, because we're going to be shifting. So that's the other thing. As we're shifting into summer and winter, we're also moving into a different energy. We're moving from air to water. We're moving into the Cancer energy as well. So there will be a new moon in Cancer coming up soon. And just to let you know, so that's probably why that came up. That also might resonate with all of you. If you do pendulum work or muscle testing, you might want to check yourself for that, okay? Number 18, um, energy interference off planet. Yes. So that has been a common theme in sessions, and also some of the clearing. That's usually what I ask, is on or off planet. So some of you are not imagining things. If you're trying to clear something and it's not working, you have an off planet energy that's interfering with you. Okay. And yes, I do. When any of this comes up in a personal session, I do assist clearing this for you. Number 40. So we jumped from 18 to 48. There was nothing in between that, which is super interesting. So 48, abundance and prosperity interference, off planet, either personal or ancestral. And something that got updated, it also could be related to Masonic agreements. Yeah. So that's a new update since I last shared that all with you. So we are all abundant, we are all prosperous, we're all able to manifest. But if that's one area in particular that's tough for you, that's a key code for you. That's what's going on. Okay. Could be ancestral or personal agreements in other lifetimes where you agreed to a Masonic agreement around this lifetime. Number 57, moon and planet interference. Whoa, yeah. So I'm really surprised too. Well, this is why I document everything that comes in. So there can be interference from the moon. You also some of you might be still trying to clear out that full moon in Scorpio, which was a dark alliance offensive. So just know that not everything is as it appears, not everything is love and light, that there are portal accesses. You also may want to look at your birth chart and see what interrelation you have with Gemini, with Cancer. And don't forget, like, Jupiter's moved into Cancer. We're also going to have 2 retrogrades that start in July. One will be Saturn and one will be Mercury. Okay, just as a heads up about that. And then the 64, I think. 64, nervous system imprints and interference. This has been a big common theme in sessions as well. Our nervous systems are rebuilding when the light, we just had a very powerful X-class flare. When an X-class flare comes in, think of it like a wave that's like 300 feet. It really shakes up our nervous system. So our nervous system is repairing. And some of you are clearing out imprints and interference from home, property, or both. Okay. Maybe where you live, a lot has happened in the home. Maybe a lot happened in the home before that. Or maybe you're in the process. That's also part of the transmission process of moving from one space to another home space as well. Finally, number 72. So this is a big one. Okay, they just want me to talk about a couple of them that I've added since I've last been here. So I just went through a solar return, and there is a birthday black magic curse removal now. There's also 69, 70 up to 72 are about cloaked implants and interference from various beings, places, things, to keep you, me, all of us in the waiting room to not move forward. Number 72, which came forward, is reclaiming abundance and prosperity, our sovereign right, from people, places, things through all directions of time. And there also could be rogue aspects on your team that don't want that for you either. Because if that shifts for you, for all of us, which is what we're all, obviously we're all working on this because we want everyone on the planet to have this. It could be rogue aspects that, like for myself, they were from the Orion system. So they could be trying to prevent you with that. So I've cleared that, I've reclaimed it, I've rebooted it, and they've been sent back to Prime Source Creator. Bada bing, bada boom, it is done. Okay, so that's the overview for all of us this week. Okay, hold on. So yes, some of it might resonate, some of it might not, but of course, take with you what always resonates. Okay, so let me just see. Yes, and if you all, they're just reminding me, if something comes up and there's something in your home and you can't clear it, I do offer space and property healing and clearing very successfully. I do it remotely, so it doesn't matter where you are on the planet, as well as for businesses and personal journey as well. Okay, all right. So now I'm going to pull a couple of cards first and just ask for the highest messages. Then I'll come back to the cards because I'll go to the transmission for us all. Okay. Hope everybody is doing well today. And I will be live in the chat when this is premiered. Okay. Starseed healing codes. Absolutely. Hathor light codes. I'm starting to see the theme. Merkoba activation. Okay. So right off the bat, wounds are healing, we are recharging, we're getting important, massive downloads. If you just went through something like myself, the powerful timeline jump that we did 2 back to back, and that's when there are like black, the Schuman Residence goes offline, there's a black bar or a little black bar. So I'll talk a little bit more about why that's happening, but some of us get either energized or knocked out. I got knocked out. So first time ever, I think, I can't even remember how long I was asleep by 7 o'clock on Tuesday night, slept through till the next morning. Same yesterday, I could only do a certain amount and then I had to have a nap basically. So yeah, it's been intense. Next one is Hathor light codes. We are going through a huge light immersion and a full system upgrade to reclaim our power, and the codes, that's the solar flare, the XCLASS solar flare, which by the way, if you go back to Saturday, it hadn't been announced yet, but I felt that it was coming, and sure enough. Merkoba Activation, Ascension, we are rising up both as an individual, with our families, with our grid points, wherever we are, and in our Ascension and our Merkoba Stargate system is elevating, activating, upgrading, and repairing. Okay, so that's pretty powerful first couple messages as well for our session. So let me go to the transmission because I uploaded it. Okay. So first off, yes, we had an XCLASS flare on Tuesday. Depends what system you look at. It was either a 1.27 or a 1.3, and this was the most intense one. It gave us a full light body upgrade, expansion, and a crown chakra activation. So you can see how it resonates with the cards. This was not only an upgrade and expansion, but it's also a purge. It's clearing out dated soul contracts. That's what it's doing right now. Clearing out dated soul contracts, karmic cords, anchoring us deeper into our true divine blueprint, Starseed Lightworker on our mission blueprint. We will feel this in our crown and our third eye. Sudden waves of lightheadedness, which will then bring clarity, sleep disruptions, or galactic dream travel, right? So I haven't remembered any of my dreams, but I always know, this is from years and years of work, that if I'm sleeping, like if I do like a 10 or a 12-hour sleep, I'm off planet and I'm on ship or on New Earth having meetings with the galactics, okay? What else did they want me to share about that? Yeah, it was intense. It was intense. And it was also to adjust our timelines, personally, collective, and like this collective, and then the other collective as well. Okay, let's talk about the timeline jumps in the Schuman Residence. So we've been going through this for a long time. It actually started like that we know of way back in 1987 through the harmonic convergence. But what happened, and specifically what I was given, is like there's obviously old Earth 3D, new Earth 5D. That's what we're heading towards. And there's a split in timeline frequencies. And actually, through this back to back timeline jump, I noticed it in my outer reality. I noticed they're doing something different in our elevator system. Like they've changed how they're making announcements on where it is. It used to be in all 3 elevators, now it's only in 2. So that's happened in the last 48 hours. Little store downstairs I go to. I walked in, I was like, what's different? So the food and everything's in the same location, but they completely redid their checkout service, and they also still had those plastic barriers up, and those were gone too. So that's like that happened within a day. So that was super interesting to me. So that's partly what's going on. So it is the black on the Schuman Residence. You can go look at it for the last couple of days, but then the white light will come in and readjust everything. So I'll read the transmission and then I'll share with you what was given to me. So we are choosing, and we are to continue to choose. We are to continue to claim our sovereignty a couple times during the day. We are to continue to choose our timeline. So I've gone back into, and I still will, looking at events that are going on in the third dimension, but we are still beings that are ascending. I have my own journey. I have my own like leveling up my mission. So we're still at this point to choose our sovereignty, our mission, our higher love, to be in our hearts, and to release and let go of fear, control, and illusion, which is the old timeline. So those timeline jumps may have brought up fear, anxiety. You might be feeling something from the collective. You might be having dreams. You're purging, you're clearing. Okay. We want to keep recoding with our highest timeline. Also, okay, so let's just think about how else I've been feeling. I woke up with feeling a little bit of anxiety today. It's now gone, but it's there. So remember to hydrate, drink water. You can add like salts to your water. Remember, sea salt baths, foot soaks, nature. Like that is so important right now. Listening to frequencies that keep you calm. And you also might go through different multiple parallel timeline realities each day. You might, and this has happened to me, something might go missing and then it might reappear and it might come back again and go missing again. So that can happen with crystals quite a lot right now. So we're kind of going through timeline looping, memory gaps, quantum fatigue, that's for sure. What else did they want me to share about that? Just that we are, like I said, we're to continue to choose our most awesome timeline and just notice. If things are coming to the surface right now, they're coming to help you clear old density and old realities, old traumas, right? Personal, ancestral, and galactic and intergalactic. There was something else they wanted me to share with you about that. That we're quantum timeline jumping and that we're adjusting timelines that got misdirected from that full moon in Scorpio. So that video is no longer on my channel. That full moon was so intense, and it felt very heavy, even me doing that update. So that update is now gone. But just to let you know, when I did the mini readings for everyone a week later, almost everyone that was called to those mini readings had some type of deep Scorpio energy, North Node, Sun, rising sign, like there was something, the moon energy, there was something Scorpio that got activated in your chart. But I also, when I deep dived into it, there had been like the galactic battles are ongoing. There we are protected, but they're doing a big cleanup here on Earth. So that got it kind of what they like to do is mess up our timeline. So that's kind of what the cleanup is about right now. So the timeline jumps we just did, as a collective, we've all chosen sovereignty. Whoever in this group, we choose sovereignty, we choose peace, we choose abundance for the planet. There are going to be individuals that at the moment, of course, don't know what's going on, but they also too are going to level up based on our choices. So we want to continue to choose to do that. We want to continue to heal our heart and keep our heart open. So they're readjusting. That's why there was a double timeline activation. They're readjusting our timelines so that we can move back into our manifestations. Okay. Collective impact. The double timeline jumps can cause you, me, all of us to question everything: jobs, relationships, identity, where we are, what we've been doing. Like I found that too. I found Monday I was in full momentum, really focused. The XCLASS flare hit. It was like basically somebody turned me off and turned me back on again. And I woke up. It took me like a day to reorient. And then I was like, now what's my priority, right? So it's taken us a few days to integrate. Okay. The Starseeds and Lightworkers, there's an acceleration of our soul mission and soul contracts. So yeah, so this is interesting because I'm going to talk about this. We're being moved now forward rapidly. You're going to get that, like, you're going to get that new job. You're going to want to start your mission. You're going to want to move to a new location or go traveling. So that's sort of what this is all about. I see like the Chariot card, number 7. So we'll see what comes in, moving us all forward. There are some of the crystalline templates that are being upgraded within us and within the earth of the Atlantean Golden Age and the Lemurian Golden Age as well. The dragons, the dolphins, and Earth's crystalline core are also elevating to assist us at this time. Wow. So certain parts of the world are receiving more of these ley line activations. Definitely that includes the US, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. So North America and South America, as well as some parts of Europe. Some of the ascension symptoms, you might headaches. My ears have been buzzing like crazy, everyone. So notice which ear, but lots of communication in my left ear. Feeling very, for my personally, dizzy. Even the day that I went to the forest, I did go to the forest. It was such a push for me to go, everyone. Like, even having some green tea and a little espresso, it was really difficult, but I knew once I got there, everything would be reset. So I did go, but it was tough going. So you're going to either feel like so exhausted or over energized. You might feel angry. You might feel like you need to cry. You may feel like you want to cocoon yourself from the world. So just honor yourself for the next few days to do that. Okay. And we're definitely going through a 0-point reset and a DNA light upgrade. So this is bringing in cellular regeneration, chakra and meridian regeneration to help bring in more of our crystalline body wisdom and light. And some of you are absolutely going to be called up to move into that next level of your soul mission, or you're just going to be called to move into your mission. You're just suddenly going to know you have a mission. Also, many of us are being called to the next levels of our grid work and planetary light activations. Main point, our heart chakra is expanding. It is our Stargate system. I shared this multiple times. It's not just about an outward union or a divine union. It's about the divine union within, to know your value, to know your worth, to understand that you're here for multiple reasons, especially healing our karma with our earth family. Okay. All right. Now there was something else that and it came also from a session today and also from, where is it? Also from my point of view as well. Many of us, and in this tribe, but everywhere, we are manifesting like the next step of our dream life. I think the last year or two, everyone is sort of really focused on what is the priority. Maybe you want a home. Maybe maybe you felt you didn't need a home, but now you would like one. Maybe you are in a home, but you know you want to move to your dream home, to another location. Or maybe you want to travel, or you want to start your own business. So there's a big piece that wants to come in for you. And it's big because it's not just you, it's not just me, it's for all of us. So I've been talking about this for ages. This is why I started to do group grid work as well. We're working behind the scenes with the Galactics as a team. So just moving house, just traveling, just doing this big piece, which will elevate your life, will not only elevate you, it's going to elevate that grid point, it's going to elevate everyone around you. So it's so big because the timelines right now have to adjust to that. That's something that the Galactics are helping us clean up. But they're also letting me know that it's not just moving house or going traveling. You're going to be on a completely new, higher frequency timeline with different souls, and it's going to change. It's going to be a ripple effect to change everything. So just know that if your dream is big, to be patient. Because I wrote down, it's no longer a trip or a home move. It's an entire galactic mission change. Whoa. So that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, let's get back to the reading for all of us. And yeah, let's see what else wants to come in. Lemuria. So that's just to confirm for those of us who resonate with Lemuria, which would be mainly the west coast of North and South America, but the codes are all around the planet, but all of the Pacific Ocean, Australia, and Asia, Hong Kong, China, all of that. So Lemurian light codes to help us bring heaven on earth. So we're shifting. I've been talking a lot about Atlantis, but we're shifting more into the Lemurian frequency for the second half of 2025. Can you believe we're almost in July? Councils of light. So many of you might be going through this portal and receiving new teams of light to work with. I have already. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So we absolutely are being helped, everyone, but there's a lot going on. But I too have leveled up to a new galactic team of light. In Brahma, where are you being called to journey to? So this connects into that grid point change, new job, new location, new home, travel. See, so it's all interconnected, and it's not just about what you want to manifest. We're all co-creating and manifesting a big, big step in our dream life as well. At the bottom, starseed, what lights you up? So there you are. Many of you are being called to move into your mission. And what does that look like? What is that? Okay. Let's pull a couple of the starseed cards. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. I don't like the word rock bottom, but sometimes we have to go through a dark night of the soul to emerge into that next level of our light. So I would say, so set your intentions and surrender to this portal. This portal to me feels very much like an eclipse portal. Next eclipses are not till fall, but I always find from the solstice, the Lions Gate is open. So from the solstice through July and August, the light codes are intense, especially here in North America and Northern Hemisphere in general. Empathic starseed, we are energetically sovereign and to clear out and not absorb what is not ours. Okay, so continue to use your tools, clearing, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, activate those light shields, those light bubbles to maintain your frequency. Activating earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. So again, you, me, all of us are going to be called to be doing our grid work, our planetary grid work, and or you might be called to a powerful mountain, lake, river vortex for this weekend. What's this one? Star family, you're part of a team of souls. So remember to call in support. I love that. Okay. Well, just some Galactic Tarot. And whatever you would like me all to deep dive into next week, you can comment below as well. Number 17, rejuvenation. There is that heart chakra. And you know what? The 17th was the day that the XCLASS flare activated us all. So rejuvenation, purification, healing shield. Yes, it's bringing up many, many things right now to clear and heal and clear out of our chakras, meridians, physical avatar, quantum field. Number 18, initiation, the wisdom keeper. Here are the dragons. So some of you might be called to start working with the dragons or want to know who your guardian dragon is. Some of you might be in the process of going through initiations or dark night of the soul. Number 18, we've got 17 and 18, and I shuffled. Okay, so yes, the dragons are amazing. Let's pull one more message from this deck. Number 9, consciousness ascension healing shield. So we're completing a massive cycle. There's that crown chakra activation and moving into the next level of our expanded consciousness. So just remember as well to, I like the word shield because I said this before, I'm a starseed Star Trek geek, but some of you might want to use the word light bubble. It's not about lowering our frequency or fear. It's about helping to maintain our frequency, and anything that does not belong to us gets deflected, right? Like a rain jacket or a rain umbrella. Okay, let's just ask now for the Galactic Akashic Records. What else do we need to know? It's a zero reset, new beginning point, this gateway. It is the Galactic Gateway. This, everyone, the light codes are so powerful and so strong right now. It's coming through the galactic core. It's not just us changing seasons, okay? Oh yeah, because I've got some of the most powerful cards. Zero reset, new beginnings, accelerated motion, and this is my Lionsgate card. So from now through the Lionsgate, which is the 8th of August, we can expect solar flares, intense upgrades to integrate with a new version of our higher self wisdom. So right off the bat, in this deck, I pulled 3 major arcanas. And let's just, okay, they're saying this one, spiritual strength, 9. So there's that 9 again. completion, reset, new beginnings, and for us to maintain our superpowers, our new abilities. And by the Lion's Gate, we're not going to even recognize ourselves, but this is to help prepare us for that. So let's do some clarification. New beginnings, we have the Five of Swords. They will channel through me. We have the King of Swords with accelerated. So swords are all about action, words. We have two fives. We have the Five of Wands with the higher self. And then for spiritual strength, oh, we have the Hanged Man, which is the waiting room. Yeah, I've got lots to share about that. That's I would say the last 10 items on my wellness checklist are connected to the waiting room. And then there's the Chariot. There is that fast forward speed button. Okay, so let's start with this first. So a little story for me. A million years ago, I went to a wellness fair, and there was one well-known psychic there and I was still scared of tarot cards, but she was going to pull a card for everyone. She pulled this card for me. She didn't give me any information. She just said, oh, you're in a waiting period. That's it. But what I want to share with you is my team actually said that was for now. So when this comes up, I'm like, oh, I can look back on my journey and understand where I was at. And I didn't have my abilities. I wasn't using my intuition. I didn't know that I could request to lead this. Okay. Sometimes we can't, sometimes there's blocks. But anyway, so some of you are going through, you're finishing massive amounts of cycle, you're regaining and reclaiming your sovereignty and your power, you're ending a cycle to begin another. So it is felt uncomfortable. It is felt like you're in this long waiting period. In a way you have been, but you've also been growing. You've been going through growing pains. So this is coming to a completion so that you can fast forward and move with the Chariot, and that it will be fast movement. Okay, we're going through a zero reset, new beginnings. Not just you, me, not just the planet, not just those of us that are part of these tribes, not just the animals. This is like this is impacting the entire galaxy and universe. Okay, and it's connected to the galactic battle. Like, it's a very powerful reset for all of us, for many victories on many timelines. Then we move into, wow, it's just so many. There's the galactic activations coming through the sun, coming through the solar flares that we are receiving, that we are remembering more of who we are. And King of Swords, we're becoming these empowered Jedi, galactic goddess beings, galactic Jedis, galactic goddesses. We're stepping more into our power. We're becoming these warriors, and not warriors anymore, warriors. And we're all suddenly, these light bulbs are going on. There is nothing to fear, because that was all a story. That was all a lie. This is who we truly are, and this is a powerful time for us to remember and embrace and embody that. Then we're integrating with another version of our higher self, our galactic higher self. So the veils are becoming thinner, and the energy is 5. The energy is shifting now. So you're going to feel more connected to that version. That version is going to be able to come in and bring more wisdom to you. Okay. So ending completion with the dark night of the soul, and leaving kindergarten and moving into the next level, leveling up to the next level. And of course, this 7 is connected to the 7th month, July. It's connected to the moving forward, number 7, like spiritual power, and the 7-7 gateway. Okay, so it's all about, July is going to be a very fast-paced month, as well as many of you are just being called into your mission now. Everyone is being called back into their mission and moving into the next level, whatever that is for you. So, speaking of which, if there is a free Starseed ebook, Awakening 7 Awakening Keys, on my website, and it's a light code activation no matter what level you're at, and you can check that out. There'll be more books coming, but I just want to share that with you. I often forget. And that was the key for this week. is Earth doesn't feel like your home because it isn't, because you're multidimensional. You've lived in other timelines, other realities as well. All right, let's pull a dragon message and a crystal message for all of us. I love it. White gold dragon from Lyra. This one's been coming forward a lot. So a lot of the dark night of the soul has been healing our wounded Lyran aspect. That Lyran aspect lost their home, lost their family, was tracked throughout the galaxy and even to Earth, and that is the part of us that we are stepping into our power. Okay, so connecting us to our highest Christed light, we're developing our multidimensional intuitive abilities, and maybe the white gold dragon Lyra will come in and work with you as well. And let's pull a healing crystal for us all. Oh, two came in. I love this. Okay, so this one that came in, number 10, Sherazite, is about travel. So many of you are getting ready to travel. You're getting ready to move. You're getting ready for that big quantum galactic grid point change. But also, it's about understanding that if you're really fatigued and tired, you've been doing galactic travel like myself. So just make note of that. If you don't have that crystal, they've been giving me clear quartz is like one of the best crystals to use right now. Then we have a green stone, some type of green stone. Jade is a very powerful heart chakra, and it's also about good luck and abundance and activating our sovereignty. But any green stone would be fantastic right now. Beautiful. On that note, I'm going to sign off for this transmission. Thank you, everyone. The Galactic Cash Breakfast are now closed. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And again, if you would like to participate in the STARSEED Kitty fundraiser, I'm deeply grateful for all of you. I will be creating something, a private reading for everyone who has participated already. So thank you very, very much. If you have donated and I don't have your email address, please send that to me. If you would like to work with me, all the amazing offers that I offer, like Divine Goddess Codes, the Soul Mission activations, Jedi training, all of that is on offer, will go towards the fundraiser, and I will let you all know the fundraiser will end once we reach our goal. But all of that is on target, as well as if you are, what is my soul mission or how do I get there? The soul mission activation package is on right now as well. Okay. Sending you all so much love, light, and aloha. Super grateful for everyone. I will be back soon with another transmission. Thank you. Love from Pink Bella. Take care, everyone.